Hello there everyone, this is Trussell242 and it's time for another episode of Planet Zoo. You know, I've just installed the Arctic DLC pack, which is a simple, well, a pack that gives us some Arctic animals, along with some new scenarios. And I figured that, you know, since we haven't got the gold yet on the last leg for the Bernie Goodwin Memorial Zoo, I figured that, never mind that, ignoring that, we're going to start with the Goodwin Arctic Research Park instead. Situated near a small Norwegian fishing village, this site was chosen by Bernie Goodwin for the purpose of building an Arctic wildlife research zoo, the likes of which the world has never seen. The last time Bernie was here he got himself lost and declared legally dead, so keep your fingers crossed that you do better. In gloves, obviously. Nobody likes frostbite. Let's start this zoo, everyone. Oh yes, and I do apologize if I sound slightly different. You see, one of my cats knocked down my microphone. So, and I think I put it in the same place where I usually put it. But I'm not entirely sure, so I do apologize for that. You know how it is, life with cats, they do like to knock about things sometimes. And I really like the music of this game. Ooh! Oh, look at that!
Ah! Can you smell that fresh Norwegian air? It's good to be back here. So many memories. Many of them good. Now, this zoo is the first of two new ventures, which will specialize in Arctic animals, although I'm sure that was fairly obvious from the temperature. I didn't choose this location just because I love lutefisk. This particular site will be focusing on researching, breeding, and releasing all sorts of animals from the far north. And I'm hoping that research will help us find out just what it'll take for us to preserve these species in the face of global warming. Remember, we're not trying to make a massive profit here. We're trying to make a difference. That said, you're going to be dealing with reindeer, Arctic wolves, even polar bears. And that means expanding the zoo a lot. So, some profit would definitely be useful.
Oh, this place looks beautiful. Oh, I'm going to adopt and place 10 reindeer. Let's pause. Research reindeer and have at least 3 habitat species in the zoo. Okay. Well, do we have a habitat already made for us for the reindeer? What time is it? 5:43. Okay, so it's already, well, it's, and here we have the, what do we have here? We have the Dall sheep, which is a species of Arctic sheep from the North America. Well, the North America, wow, great English there. From North America. But I do believe we could have the reindeer grazing sort of along here. Since we have 10 reindeer in our ward. Select all. Transfer them to animal storage. It's a little funny to see them all with Scandinavian names, since I am Swedish and, you know. Let's read in Zoopedia about reindeer. What do they like? What did it require? Ooh, look, the polar bear. Oh, there. Yes, reindeer. They are vulnerable. And they need a quite small enclosure, apparently. But I'm going to give them a bigger one, just because I like it. Up to 1 male, up to 11 females. Okay. One fun little thing about reindeer is that the male loses his horns every year. Let's use a steel mesh. I'm just sort of copying what this little enclosure over there had going for it. Some steel mesh. Then they've exchanged it for wood, it looks like. Yeah, I guess we could do one more over here and then change it to wood. Then we just go a bit like so. Nice big area to roam around. Reindeer actually do migrate. Let's just do that. Yes, there we are. And let us edit the barrier and make it a bit higher, since I do believe this is not high enough. Let's just swoop it all up a bit. There we go. And let's add, since we have all of the staff buildings over here, I think we could perhaps add the staff gate, wooden habitat gate, perhaps over here. Well, apparently not. But I shall have to build the path myself, which is fine. It's some kind of is it this one? No. Is this one? Yes, this looks like it. There we go. Everything is covered in snow, so it's a bit hard when you're trying to make things match. Well, here we go. Now let's check in habitat. What do the reindeer need? Well, they need a large food trough, that's for sure. And they could do with some water. And then I think I'm going to build a shelter for them. You know me, I like my building. And I think we could build them a little sort of cottage type thing. I think that would be fun. We have a lot of the Arctic themed buildings over here. And apparently a lot of the classic buildings as well. Wow, it seems we have basically every sort of building. Let's go to construction and see if we can build them a little house. Oh, there are some festive items here as well, which could be quite lovely. Little igloo, nice. So many of these nice little things. Well, let's get started with a bit of a house kind of thing. Nothing in glass, that would seem to make them a bit cold. We can of course build them a house made out of ice blocks, but I don't think that's a good idea. Snow blocks exist as well. We have the dark wooden planks and the regular wooden planks. So what on earth are those Arctic houses made out of? Oh. Because they're way up here. A nice sort of stable-like building should perhaps do. This way they'll have a little bit of a window. Wait, no. There we go. Good, decent sort of house. It's not perfect, but you know. Do you have any nice corner buildings? This seems nice enough. It will just be a simple little house like this. Oh dear, and the basically the walls are a bit odd. So I suppose that I shall have to fix them. And now everything looks sort of black and boring, but you know. Can I do this, I wonder? No, that's not enough. I see. That's enough. Look how lovely it looks. Rooftop ridge, that sounds quite, well, quite nice. Only we need it to be... Is that enough? Well, no, it's not really. Let's see if we can't just do a bit of something like that. I'd like to have some of these eaves. I think they're quite nice. Yes, they fit. Very good. There we go, and now we just need some sort of these little ones. The smaller eaves. There we are, that looks quite nice. Doors and windows though, do I have any nice little... No, we don't have anything as large as that. Well, never mind. I still think it looks quite nice. Could add some windows over here, perhaps. All decorations. Of these, never hurt anyone, eh? And then we could do with some lights. Festive snowflake lights. Sounds perfect. Festive bubble lights, well, we could add a couple of those. Festive star. There we go, that looks quite lovely, wouldn't you say? Perhaps a bit overwrought. Still, I think it's a quite nice little home for the reindeer. Hopefully it will be enough. What we need to do is to give them some bedding. I think they're medium-sized animals, so they should get the medium-sized bedding. They thrive in the cold, so we don't have to worry about this being too cold for them. There we go. Nice and lots of bedding. Can we add something else that they might like? Are there any new and interesting rocks? Yes, there's ice rocks. And there's snow rocks. And tiger rocks and temperate rocks and... well, this would be the tundra, so I guess the tundra rocks would be the most... you know... nice ones to add. But I'm very bad at adding such things. And they have some rocks over there they can enjoy. So yeah, I do believe we're done here. The nice and hopefully big enough enclosure. And there we have the quarantine, so what we need to do is we need to go into animal trading, animal storage, and select all of our reindeer. They're all rescues. Send them to the quarantine. I just love the way this place looks. Though I suspect that there's going to be a shop in there. Let's add one in, shall we? What sort of shop would one want? Perhaps an information center. No, not like that. Like... okay, fine. There we go. Now we have an information center. I figured this might be useful. Oh, and this is where we might have the trade center and other such places. What on earth is this? Oh, it's a power generator built in. I see, I see. Very clever. And it's built over with the snow, I see. And we have a visiting player. What is the zoo price? Well, I haven't gotten a reindeer yet. They're apparently more appealing than the doll sheep. Oh, Embry, our doll sheep, is about to mate. So maybe we'll get little lambs. Agneta, a reindeer, has passed her quarantine. Let's see if we have any vets. Well, we have the one vet. Please research the doll sheep. I wonder, do we have any mechanic research that needs to be doing? Well, I guess we could research barriers. I think we need a really thick barrier in order to contain our polar bear. We can move her into the reindeer habitat now, which should just be named reindeer. And I guess think tickets are overpriced. Okay, fine. Agneta and the Freya. And now they're just working with everyone else, all the other reindeer. This will be Agneta, I think. Yep, we have her. Agneta, hello. Hello, beautiful creature. I really like reindeer, I think they're so cool. Linnea, okay. She'll take her out. Oh, and now it's daytime. Now we have a new reindeer. Well, apparently. And Loppa. Apparently I've got no security guards, I guess I'd better hire one. I better hire another caretaker as well. Well, we'll have some new reindeer. Aren't you dressed a bit cold for the weather? Let's pop down some donation boxes. Marika and Astrid. And Batilda and Anneli. Okay. Batilda and Anneli. Or Batilda, I guess. Emma. And one of them, Gottfried, he's sick. Why are you spinning around? What's going on? Well, here we have them, all of the reindeer. I guess we could call a keeper to the habitat. Guess I could train some of these staff members a bit. Well, the kid seems to like them. Vanessa, our doll sheep, is about to mate. So maybe we'll have some little lambs. She's expecting offspring. Excellent. Gottfried looks fine to me. He's no longer injured. Let's move him to reindeer as well. He's the lone male reindeer. Let's see if I can't copy that little and then just put it over here. And then we'll need one of the little loudspeakers as well. Oh, Gottfried is finally done with his quarantine.
You know, when our animal rescue unit told me to expect reindeer, I was confused why, one, they were talking about the weather, and two, they were being so familiar. Rain, deer?
Oh, I see.
No. Oh well. Good work getting them settled in anyway.
They seem to rather like it. I suppose I could do with hiring another vet. Just so we can research the reindeer as well. Now let's see, what can we do to heighten the... It is that they need enrichment, I think. And we can only get that through research. So if we speed things up a bit... Oh, Anton Frey, I can't find an accessible research room. Well, guess I could build one for you. Is that accessible? Do I need to add another? I mean, surely I could just place it here. There you go. Now you have your own laboratory. It's not very pretty, but it will have to do. Ooh, Agneta reindeer's about to mate. Ooh, and they sort of don't get tangled into each other's horns, you know. Okay, this is kind of freaky. Let's not watch that. That looked pretty creepy. They were standing sort of inside each other. What's this then? Something I can click. Ooh, some vet research is complete. We have discovered 3 items for the doll sheep. Okay. Let's see what items we can add for the doll sheep to make them feel like they're... Ooh, the herb set marker. See if the reindeer might want something like that. Ooh! They seem quite easy to please. I guess we could build some sort of other habitat out here. As well as out here. Maybe I need another keeper as well. Now we need 3 habitat species, so let's just look at the other goals. Arctic wolves and polar bears, I see. We have some vet research completed. Yes, we've discovered 4 items over 1 species. Excellent. And now look what the reindeer is about to mate. A large barrel feeder. Bet they like those. Oh! Kicking it very far. I might do with a mechanic to take a look at this fence as well. We can't really afford a lot of species at the moment, I don't think. I guess we could afford some timber wolves. We can buy more reindeer. How about we buy a couple of grizzly bears? Nyla seems good enough. Oh no, Symington's listing expired. We can't afford Yeoman. How about Liam? He seems decent enough. But what about Searless? Yeah, I think Searless. And then let's think, where do we want our bears? Well, we could have them up here and sort of have grizzly bears over here and polar bears over there or something. So let's start with the pathing. I think they want a rather large habitat, the bears. Well, this is a quite small one, so let's just do that. And then I guess go out a little bit, something like this. I think this might be big enough. Now let's look up the grizzly bear and see what they desire in terms of habitat. So 150 meters, and they wanted grade 4 climb proof. Okay. Guess we can use this gabion fence. Now we just need to make the fence a lot taller. Something like that. And put in some glass windows so we can see the bears. Something like that. Grizzly bear, here we are. Big old food tray. A water pipe. And then if we go to blueprints and check my blueprints, we can see a little blueprint that I made. Suitable specifically for bears and such animals. As you can see, it's a sort of a shelter thing made out of a combination of rocks and wood. There we go. They like the herbal scent marker things as well, so let's just pop down a bunch of those. And I do like the climbing, so let's add one of these little things they can climb on. And there, it looks a bit sparse at the moment, but I do believe we're almost done. We need some donation bins. And then we need to take the bears and put them in quarantine. And there we go. And they're very hungry. Ugh, this research lab looks terrible. But we've completed some more research. Let's go with 3 more items for the doll sheep. Now Freya, our reindeer, is but oh, we have a little oh. It looks like that transformer is about to break. Oh, this is such a beautiful place. Such a lovely, lovely place. Well, Nelly, our bear, is ready to leave. And so is Searless. Let's take them out of the grizzly bear habitat.
Ah, it's wonderful to see some new species around here. Some of the guests are practically shaking with excitement. Well, it's either that or the cold.
There aren't enough plants. Okay, let's fix that. So taiga, temperate and tundra, okay? Taiga, temperate and tundra on continent North America. Oh, a festive spruce, nice. Let's add one of these big ones. A couple of small ones too. Still not enough. There we go, now we're giving them a bit of a forest with some nice little festive trees. Now we just need to research the reindeer some more. Then we can get the bronze star. Well, I said final star, but it's not the final star. Some vet research is complete. Is it for the reindeer? No, it's for the doll sheep. But this is for the reindeer.
You know, I am always amazed by the research work our vets do. They're discovering so much critical information which will really help with breeding reindeer. Puts me to shame anyway. I can't even remember the names of Santa's ones.
Well, me neither. Don't worry about that, Barney.
Wow, good work on making such outstanding progress. I'll be honest, I was worried about the viability of building a zoo in this location. But you've completely vindicated my decision. You know, if it wasn't for the whole accidentally going missing and being declared dead part of founding the zoo, I'd call it a complete success.
Well, thank you, Barney. And with that, I will end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching this new episode of Planet Zoo. Now take care, everyone. Happy holidays. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.